The Shadow of Justice, the legend of Zayyan. Once upon a time, in the golden sands of the ancient Arab world, where sultans ruled with diamond crowns and commoners toiled in the sun, there lived a mysterious thief known only by one name, Zayyan. He moved like a shadow through the cities, stealing gold, silver, and priceless jewels, but never keeping a single coin for himself. He stole from the corrupt, rich, greedy ministers, cruel merchants, and arrogant royals. Then he disappeared into the night, only to leave bags of gold, medicine, and food on the doorsteps of the poor. No one had ever seen his face. Some said he wore a dark turban and veil. Others believed he had a mark of a hawk on his arm. But all agreed on one thing: he is not a thief, his justice in the form of a man. Zayyan's greatest enemy was the Sultan of Al-Rafid, a man so rich his bathtub was made of gold and his guards wore silk armor. This sultan taxed the poor until their children cried with hunger. He executed those who protested. He even burned farms to expand his gardens. One night, during a grand royal wedding, Zayyan slipped into the palace disguised as a servant. While the sultan and his guests danced, Zayyan crept into the treasury. He filled his cloak with rubies, diamonds, and emeralds and vanished into the darkness. The next morning, across the city, widows received new clothes, orphans got bread, and a poor carpenter found gold under his pillow. Humiliated, the sultan summoned a deadly bounty hunter named General Husama, cold-hearted warrior who never failed. "Bring me Zayyan's head," the sultan roared. Dead or alive, General Husam searched city to city, burning villages and threatening families, but no one betrayed Zayyan. Even the poorest beggar stayed silent. That's how much they loved him. In a quiet corner of the city lived Amira, a 12-year-old orphan who sold dates and water at the bazaar. One night, she saw a wounded man hiding behind crates near her stall. It was Zayyan, bleeding from a sword wound. Instead of fear, Amira ran to him. She cleaned his wound with her scarf, gave him her only bread, and hid him under her blanket. Zayyan looked into her eyes and smiled. "You are braver than many men I know," he said. "The world will need hearts like yours." Before he left, he gave her a small leather pouch and said, "Do not open this until the stars forget my name." Zayyan kept stealing, kept helping, kept fighting the cruelty around him, until one day he vanished. Some said he was killed by General Husam. Others believed he rode into the desert and became a spirit of the sands. But the truth, no one knew. Years later, the sultan died, and the kingdom broke into chaos. People suffered again. After many days, Amira opened the leather pouch. Inside that pouch, there was a map, gold coins, and a note that read, "Justice must never rest. Now, it is your turn." With that, Amira used the gold to build schools for girls and boys, hospitals for the sick, shelters for the poor, and when thieves or invaders came, she defended her people like a lioness. The people began to call her Daughter of the Shadow. To this day, in every desert town and crowded souk, when someone stands up for justice, when a bag of gold is found outside a poor home, or when a rich tyrant suddenly loses his wealth, people smile and say, "Zayyan has returned," or perhaps, "A new shadow walks among us."